Greetings, ladies and gentlemen! Hope you had a great summer break. We Grippers certainly had, by celebrating the TGM 5th lap around the sun. And to start our lap number 6, around the globe we go! Welcome to Laguna Seca Raceway, the stage of round number 4 of TGM Super Season 2023. Established in 1957, with 3.6 kilometers and 11 turns, this circuit is already a Super Season classic. A very tricky track with some elevations and with the famous sausage curves that can ruin your race. Let's dive into the sector number 1 by taking a look at turn number 1. In Super Season 2020 we had a bit of drag racing between Garner V10 and Testel Fighter. Test got really impressed by the performance of that Peugeot. Plenty of action can happen here in the rush for turn 2. Sector number 2 we have the mythic, the famous and the challenging corkscrew, where even the greatest drivers may fall. Also in Super Season 2020, Arroba, who later became 4 times TGM champion, was caught distracted and ran his car into the gravel trap. This corner is super tricky for cars which are oversteery, so you need to be patient here. In Sector 3 we have turn 11, perfect corner for dive bombs and excellent overtakes, and that's how J-Boy got his first ever win in TGM on Super Season 2021. One of the best and memorable races in TGM history. Let's see if this afternoon we are lucky enough to watch something historic. To start the second half of this championship, we will have a 10 minutes qualifying with Group 4, following with the same category for a 30 minutes race. We rest a bit, and then we return for 30 minutes of action but with Group 3. Mediums and hards are the mandatory compounds, despite the rest being available to use. No tire wear and fuel consumption in quali. And remember, the top 8 results will be inverted for the second leg. Here is the championship scoreboard. Guido leads with a good gap of 53 points, Portela and Arroba tied in second place with 36 points, Higher with 27, and Shadow closes the top 5 with 19 points. The used manufacturer so far, almost everyone on the grid has already bet on Nissan, and Test was the only one to bet on McLaren so far on this first half of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, live from GT7, welcome to Laguna Seca Raceway. My name is Daniel Santos. And today, sadly, I'm alone, because João Andrade is taking a fantastic time for holidays. So, today I'm working alone, and I want already to apologize, because I won't be reading the stream chat at all. I don't have that availability, because I have too much to look for. And I want to apologize as well for not capturing all the action on track. Even when we are 2 commentators watching the race, it's pretty difficult and we sometimes miss some important moments. So today, myself being alone gets even more complicated. But here we are in Laguna Seca. We have already some grippers on track. Here we have Guido, the championship leader, with an interesting livery and with the fastest time 126.5. Interesting time, but I think it's well, actually it's quite below what we were expecting, and he's getting his time lower, which is impressive. Right behind we have Arroba, who is also a title contender so far. We are starting the second half of this season, so let's see what he has to give to us on this championship fight. We have Costa, not a championship title contender. Well, it might be mathematically, but realistically it's pretty complicated because he missed the first 4 races as a gripper. He participated in Fuji race, but he wasn't a gripper yet. In Suzuka he was already a gripper, conquered his first podium, and is already setting interesting times, 4 milliseconds behind Guido. Here's Portela. We weren't expecting him today, but here he is, and he is also a title contender for this championship. We have a fight between 3 champions, Widow a 3 times TGM champion, Arroba 4 times TGM champion, and Portela 2 times TGM champion so far. One of them is going to be able to conquer another title here. Zephyr, the champion of TGM Super Season 2021, doing some rally over here. Higher 09, TGM Season 12 champion. Here's Shadow, our Dutch gripper, Dutch flying gripper. We have Arcunia 15 on track as well. We have a non-gripper called Daniel HLL7, so I will call you only Daniel, a good name. We have another Daniel, but it's a gripper, Blue Danny 74, also on track. Slinho Russo, chilling with the boys, Testal Fighter as well. And we have from United States True X, not the gripper. We have a Portuguese Black Hot Rod. Sorry, having some trouble here. Black Hot Rod, and from Canada, Rouge Burrito. Let me check if he's with the legal car. Actually, I can't. He is in the pit, so yeah. So we are around 3 minutes away from qualifying. And let's see what is going to happen. Who is getting pole position for this first leg in Laguna Seca, the first round of the second half of TGM Super Season 2023. We have still 2 races here, 2 races in Nürburgring, and 2 more races for the grand finale in Road Atlanta. Interesting livery so far. I'm enjoying to watch some of them. McLaren is being chosen, so Test is not the only one who bet on McLaren. Actually, we have a lot of McLarens on track. Practically everybody is using McLaren, except... Whoa, what a jump, Widow! Except Test, who already used McLaren in Suzuka. He's now with Audi. Rodrigo1329 joins the lobby, and I went to check some of his stats. I knew he was coming to race with us today, and he don't race with us. The last race that Rodrigo made with us, without counting with the oh, what a crash, with the Dirt Rally 2.4. Oh, here it is, Ron Dad. Saying have fun, brothers. Hope you're enjoying, mate, and I'm looking forward to commentate Nürburgring with you. As I was saying, the last race Rodrigo did with us was in TGM Season 9 in GT Sport for Hyper Cup, and it was in Fuji, interestingly. Oh, there's a chaos here. Let me change the cameras. Okay, I hope he's doing some clean stuff so far. And oh my word, this should be allowed to be to be John Dad saying some beautiful stuff over here. Come on, mate, save yourself for Nürburgring. But yeah, we are a minute away to start the quali. And yeah, I'm sorry if I have to make some brief, weird silence, moments of silence, because I need to drink. Oh my word! I need to drink water. And if you're watching, drink water, please. It's important to stay hydrated. And I hope the drivers are hydrated, because quali is about to start. It's already 5 p.m. in Portugal. Very well, good luck. Zephyr is today's host of the lobby. Oh my word, let me change the camera again. Here's the host and the TGM Super Season 2021 champion. What about... Yeah, we actually watching... oh, and we are about to start. We're practically watching McLaren 1 make. With the exception of Test. And... Oh, Buldani! Buldani's out of qualifying! Oh my word! He may have some lobby issues, connection issues. I hope he comes back for the first leg. He will be able to join us, but he will start from the last position. Who is the first two coming out of the pits? It's Zephyr. And wow, we have some overtake already. Keep calm, boys, this is not racing. And Buldani is joining, so he will be able to join the first leg and we will start from last place. So, we have Arroba and higher. Let me check. Yeah, this is the McLaren one make. Everyone is taking McLarens for this round. This is amazing. Let me check the non-gripper. Black Hot Rod with the Nissan. Tests with the Audi. Daniel with the McLaren as well. And Rouge Burrito in the pit. Well, this is the McLaren? No, I can't actually understand which car it is. But okay. Let me see if I can change. No, I can't. Anyway, here's Zephyr already on sector 3. He's going to be the first one to start the lap, so let's follow him on board. Why not? The TGM Super Season 2021 champion, who is in not great shape for winning the title this year, but still an excellent driver. And here we go. We have no tire consumption and no tire wear and fuel consumption. Turn 2. We have to be careful on this track with the sausage curbs. They are pretty dangerous and they can ruin your race, for real. Here we go, turn 3. No, turn 4 actually. Going to the Cooper tire. I'm not trained to follow this hot lap, so I didn't practice with these cars. But so far so good for Zephyr. Controlling pretty well the McLaren. Not an unstable car, it's pretty stable as you can see. Not one of the most oversteery Group 4s. But yeah, let's see. Group 4 is going to be a tight race. Hoping for some good battles. Slow battles because the category itself is slow. Here it is on corkscrew, be careful here. You don't manage to see the end of the corner, it's quite creepy if you don't know the track. Oh, going a little bit too wide, but all good. Taking control of the lap. And going for the turn 11, tricky braking point. Here it is, he failed. He missed the braking point, went a little bit too wide, but let's see. It's the first lap. We will have still 7 minutes left of qualifying. Crosses the line, 128.7. Arroba 127.3 and Widow 126.9. That's fast. That's pretty fast. 1 second ahead of Arroba already. So let's try to follow Arroba. Cunha 129.0. And let's see. Splin 133, a slow lap, but he still got some time. Arroba catching some slipstream from Zephyr. It might help, but be careful with the dirty air. It's not that strong on Group 4, but it might make the difference, you know. But everything except racing, guys, please. Meanwhile, where's Widow? Widow's a little bit behind. Black Hot with 149. Still a bit away from the ideal. And the boys, please give space to each other. This is qualifying, not racing yet. Arroba is improving, but not enough to catch Widow. Let's try to look at Widow. No, we're not at time to see if he's improving on this sector. So we have to look for now for the laps. Arroba's lap was not promising, but let's see if the other drivers manage to improve. Here it is, Zephyr improves a bit, Arroba as well, but not enough to catch Widow. Here's higher, almost catching Arroba, 46 milliseconds behind him. Widow doesn't improve his lap, I think. And Portela 129.5, not making great laps. Shadow with 127.6. And Portela is catching the dirty air from Shadow, not helping at all. Oh, careful boys, careful. Shadow, yeah, let him overtake. Exactly. Oh, Zephyr went wide. Oh, what have you done, Zephyr? Be careful. Still got time, 5 minutes left around that. So, we have Widow in P1 with a 1:26.2. Pretty good lap. Let's see if he manages to lay down that time. Oh, a little bit of wheels on the gravel. Going to the corkscrew. Let's see how he does this on board. Pretty stable. No problems at all. And he's improving 36 milliseconds. So, Black Hot improves a bit, but still far away from the grid. Daniel is P7, he's the best known gripper on the track. Now we are looking at Widow. Let's see if he's going to improve his pole lap. We have still 4 minutes left of qualifying. Robert crosses the line, improves, but it's not enough. Higher P3, and Widow improves 80 milliseconds. Pretty good stuff. And getting some clean advantage so far on this qualifying. Oh, why? Be careful. Costa, underwhelming performance so far. P6, 17 milliseconds behind Shadow. Let's see if he manages to improve. Zephyr, meanwhile in P4. Oh, going wide, Zephyr. Don't get stressed out. Oh, and Daniel left. The best known gripper on track left the qualifying session. Rodrigo with 1:33. P11. Celinho in P10. Portela in P9. Let's take a look at Portela to see if he manages. Oh, going a bit wide. Oh, that's not an ideal line to follow, Portela. What about Widow? Behind higher. Taking slipstream, but the strategy isn't working like in Suzuka. Let's take a look at Arroba. Crossing the turn 11. Here we go, Arroba 1974. Already a race winner, 2 times race winner here in Laguna, and improves, but still so far away. So far away from Widow, who also crossed the line but didn't improve. Higher didn't improve as well. Here comes Zephyr and Shadow. Oh, a difference of 8 milliseconds between both of these drivers. Costa jumps to P3, ladies and gentlemen. Good lap from Costa. And we still have around 2 minutes left on the clock, so maybe around 2 laps remaining for the drivers to complete. Here's Widow. Oh, Arroba going a little bit too wide on turn 5, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exactly. Still know how to count. But wow, amazing gap between the top 4. Less than 1 second between the top 4. Oh, there was a crash. I think it was... who that was? I didn't manage to catch. But anyway, Costa getting some slipstream from Zephyr. So, how strong is the slipstream? I don't know. But in this situation, when you need to overtake your rival, the lap may be ruined. But let's try to follow along Costa. Oh, please don't battle, guys. We have plenty of space, and yeah, he lost already some time here. Here's Widow. Let's see if he manages to improve his pole time. And he doesn't. 0.05 of a second. Let's see Arroba if he manages to overtake. No, 9 seconds. Not in great shape, Arroba. What about Shadow? Shadow improves, but not enough to catch higher. Meanwhile, Costa is going to cross the line. Oh, 4 seconds. Not a good lap. He lost a little bit of time. Portela jumps to P5, but still 1.08 seconds away from Widow. Interesting qualifying so far. Widow is dominating this qualifying session. Let's see how it goes with the race. Everything can happen. It's Laguna Seca. Will Widow manages to get his first win here? This is one of the few tracks that Widow hasn't managed to get a victory. Only Arroba won twice. Zephyr won once. And J-Boy won once as well. Portel in the pit. He's not improving this time. What about Widow? I think Arroba is ahead. No, he isn't. Taking a look at Widow. Higher getting some slipstream. And it's the end of the qualifying session. Widow doesn't improve, and Higher improves a little bit and jumps to P2. With the help of the slipstream of Widow, he gets 6 tenths behind Widow and starts in the front row. Arroba P3, Costa crossing the line, and it's... Whoa! Jumps to the front row, ladies and gentlemen. Costa starting in the front row with Widow, 2 tenths behind him. Portela P5, Arroba P4. Shadow in P6. Whoa, what a gap between him and Zephyr. P7. Tesla Fighter with a P8 in his Audi. Selinho Russo P9. And let's see the results carefully now. So Widow manages to catch the pole position for the round 4 of TGM Super 2023. Followed by Costa 2 tenths behind. In the second row, Higher and Arroba. Good laps from them, but still quite far away from the front row. Portela in P5, a bit underwhelming. Hopefully he will manage to gain some rhythm during the race. Shadow P6, Zephyr P7, and Tesla Fighter being the best non-McLaren on the grid in P8. Good job from him. Meanwhile, oops, wrong button. Selinho Russo in P9, Cunha in P10. Rodrigo 1329 back to the grid in P11. Black Hot Rod, the best non-gripper on track with the Sylvia in P12. Rouge Burrit didn't manage to pull a time in his Alfa Romeo, not a legal car. And hopefully he's not getting AFK in the race. Daniel did put a time, but well, I think he's not making to the race. And here's Buldani starting from last after leaving the lobby. Right behind, practically at the start of the qualifying session. So this is going to get interesting. There are... Oh, I can't watch the scoreboard anymore. That's a shame. But pretty good qualifying. We now make a brief stop to organize the grid. Zephyr gave a reset to the lobby. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see, because good lap from Costa. Let's see if he manages to follow Widow in race pace. Arroba in a good shape as well. Maybe following up with Higher. I think there's going to be a great battle between the top 4. And we will have a little bit of a gap for after the 5th place. And yeah, this is interesting for the scoreboard of the championship, even for the midfield. So the drivers are heating up. Here's Zephyr reminding pit on lap on the first on the last lap disqualifying. He already committed that mistake in Monza. Sadly, it could be great points for him. It could be ahead, a little bit ahead on the championship. So let's see the tires. Arroba starting with mediums. Buldani, Costa. All right. Oh, we have Black Hot Rod with the hard tires. Mediums. I think almost everyone is going for the mediums, except Black Hot Rod, who's in a different strategy. Let's see. I'm curious. Medium tires. I don't know how many pit stops I will expect from here, but a two pit stop race would be fun to commentate. And my water is already finishing. This is not good. My throat will dry up like Laguna Seca. That jokes. My bad. Anyway, we are almost beginning. Rush Burrito, please get on track. I don't think he will. He went AFK during the qualifying session. Also, he's with an illegal car, so quite a shame. And yeah. Oh, I'm sorry if you listen to some water here. Beautiful livery from Aruba. Nice job. Blue Danny with the Red Bull sponsors. Simple livery from Costa. Simple livery from Higher as well. Let me take a zoom here. Yeah. Number 44. Anyway. Black Hot Rod without the livery. Shadow without the livery as well. But in orange, as a Dutch driver would be. Good shape from Cunha, also with the AlphaTauri. Rudui without delivery. Oh no, that was a nice punch from Blue Danny. Amazing delivery from Slim Russo. Quite impressive, wow, nice job. Pretty good. Sorry, I jumped. Test with the Naldi livery. Widow disappeared from the map. I would like to take a look at him. Sky livery. Good stuff, but I don't think it's original because... Or made by him because he has the number 64, while he is the number 99 in TGM. And oh my word, my voice is already failing. Please, I need this voice until the end of the race. I need this voice. Simple livery from Portela, and Zephyr already saw his livery. Oh, he's coming out as well. Here it is. Oh, and it's starting. All right. Whew. So higher in pole? What about Widow? Why is Widow in P6? This is not correct, ladies and gentlemen. I think. Okay. This is not correct. I suggest a red flag. Yeah, the race is not going to start. Exactly. The grid isn't correct. So yeah, this is a red flag. We're not starting well. The grid wasn't correct. Here's Queen and Sling who's leading the race so far on T1 on turn 2. That was a mistake. It's weird because we did the qualifying session. Maybe the game reset the grid because Zephyr reset the lobby. So yeah. The grid wasn't correct, Widow wasn't in pole position, it was higher. And hopefully Zephyr has the grid saved. I hope, because I don't have it. I didn't take a screenshot, I should have, but... Oh my. Oh my, oh my. This is not good news. Some technical issues over here. Not with the stream. We're still going. Fine and healthy. And yeah, I'm just watching the chat of the admins, and okay, a new reset to the lobby. Was it a bug? Was it the reset? We don't know. We are fastest first. Oh, so it didn't have the grid for qualifying. As soon as I can remember, my memory is tremendous and horrible at the same time, because I can remember things that don't matter at all. But the top 4 of what I can remember is Widow. Oh my, I better shut up because I don't remember who was P2. Costa was Costa exactly. Widow, Costa, Rob and Higher, or Higher and the Rob. I don't remember. I have terrible memory. I have a terrible memory. I can't help. I can't help. I can't help. Oh my. And it's a shame because on Twitch you can't rewind the 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 stream like on YouTube. But João Andrade sent screenshots from the qualifying results. Man, you are an absolute giga chat. Even in holidays, the man is working. So we have on pole position Widow, Costa on the front row, Higher and Arroba in the second row, Portela and Shadow, Zephyr and Test, and Slinho and Cunha. On P11 and P12, Rodrigo and Black Hot. Rouge Burrito isn't present, so and Daniel isn't present as well, so Blue Danny in P14. Okay, it's more or less like this. Hopefully the grid will be correct now. Hopefully. I ran out of water, ladies and gentlemen. Pray for my throat. Alright, are the tires the same? I don't know. Yes, they are. So this is a one make McLaren race. And everyone's starting with the medium tires. Except the Nissan. Alright, so here we go. The grid, I think is correct now. Let me check. Yes, it is. Alright. So far, so good. And here we go. Prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And the lights are out in Laguna for the first leg of round 5 of TGM Super Season 2023. Widow gets a good start with Costa right behind. Higher already attacking as well. But let's take a look at Widow pulling a gap in this turn 2, before the turn 2. Higher already being attacked by Portela. Portela going up some positions. Costa battling with Higher and losing some terrain and falling to P4. Not a good start for Costa. Ruined already in turn 2. Widow already pulling away, and for some motive my keyboard isn't working. Oh, now it's working. Thank you very much. And yeah, Roba already in P3. Costa in P4. Zephyr in P5. Portela in P6. He gained some positions, but he lost them right in the first sector. Good start from Widow as far as we are following. Buldani going a little bit too wide. Test falling. No, not falling in P10. Oh, there's some problems right behind. We have Black Hot. Rod losing our position to Rodrigo. Here we have Widow cruising crossing the corkscrew in great shape, right behind Higher. And every driver except Hot Rod, who is the only... Oh, there's a mistake right there! Oh, there's Portela! What happened to Portela right behind? In the start of this third sector, let's recover. Oh, there was a crash already at the front. Oh, let's see. I will manage to recover that. Portela's left the room! Portela gave up on this first leg. Not a good start for this round 4. And wow, this might be a championship decision over here. Meanwhile, I think it was Zephyr who committed some mistake. Let me rewind to the replay. No, already so ahead, we can't recover that. Meanwhile, Widow going and cruising the other battles on track. We have a battle for P4 and a battle for P7. But it seems so that the battle for P7 is getting quite good. Well, Bludani pulled a little bit of a gap. Here's Shadow right behind at Zephyr's rear, but Zephyr already trying something on Costa. He's going on the corkscrew. Great overtake by Zephyr. Costa going a little bit wide, but not is still resisting. He's still resisting, ladies and gentlemen. This fourth position. Costa saving everything, but loses for Zephyr at the entry of the third sector. Nice job by Zephyr. Already a race winner. Oh, there was contact. Careful, boys, careful. This is still the beginning of the race. Be careful over here. There's no need for that. And Costa now going for a drag race against Zephyr. We have seen this in TGM Super Season 2020. Who is going to win this drag race until the turn 2? Zephyr manages to save it, saving the inside line. And Costa not going for a dive bomb. But let's check the behind. It's Buldani. Buldani right behind Shadow and Costa and Zephyr. Good battle over here on these first seconds, on these first minutes of the race. But it isn't over. My throat is already claiming for some help. But here we are. Meanwhile, the top 4 all equal. The top 3 actually. With a good gap from Higher, and Higher with an even larger gap from Arroba. Here's Costa. Let's see if Costa will try again. Oh, they touched and the Costa overtook Zephyr. Zephyr seemed to went a little bit too wide. But let's see if he's going to try something on the corkscrew. Too risky. He already did it once. You don't need to do it twice with still 25 minutes of race ahead. Let's try to recover this moment from Costa and Zephyr. And pardon me, my microphone is getting weird. Here we go. I think we haven't recovered. It was too late. My bad. It's a shame. But I think Zephyr went a little bit too wide. And lost that position to Costa. Meanwhile, Cunha. Cunha with a drag racer against Shadow. Is he going to try something into turn 1 or 2? Let's follow him. Nice, too far away for a dive bomb. Or something like that. Oh, it's Zephyr. Oh, sorry, my bad. Zephyr already smelling the rear of Costa. Good racing with Group 4 so far here in Laguna Seca. Shadow saying hello to Zephyr right behind him. Here we go. This battle for P4 is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. The medium tires already with a huge wear. Let's see how far these drivers can take these tires. Let's follow Shadow on board. It seems he's the closest driver to follow Zephyr. Meanwhile at the front, all equal. Except Higher is... Oh! Whoa! Be careful, Higher. Be careful over there. Roba lost some pace over there. And back to P4, ladies and gentlemen. Zephyr is going to try again with Costa. This battle is completely on fire. They are going for turn 11. I don't know if Zephyr is going to try. He tries! But he bumped a little bit. Not enough for an overtake. It was so far away. Maybe in Group 3 this could have worked. But in Group 4, quite difficult. Shadow putting some pressure right behind those two magnificent drivers. Shadow never won here. Costa is a rookie in this championship. Here's Zephyr. Getting close in this battle, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch. Don't switch the channel. Don't go watch other streams. Please stay. Because it's going to be interesting. I promise. 3 great drivers battling. At the front, all good. The gaps are getting larger. In the midfield, Buldan in P7, Test in P8. Also managing to battle a bit. Cunha with a half a second penalty. And Celinho Russo right behind. And Rodrigo not having an amazing comeback. 36 seconds behind. 36 seconds behind, sorry, Celinho. I had a blank moment, I'm sorry. Oh, there was a... Oh, Buldani committed a mistake. Committed a mistake here. Let's see what happened with Buldani. In the corkscrew. Tricky corner, as I said in the intro. Oh, he failed the braking point. What a shame. And be careful, track rejoining. But yeah, all good, all good. He still battled a bit with Sling, but lost the battle, I believe. No, he kept ahead. Amazing stuff. Meanwhile, Zephyr and Costa. Shadow lost a little bit of time. Testal Fighter in P7 already pulling a gap to Cunha. But Cunha already being threatened by Buldani and Slinho Russo. This is fun here at behind. This is going completely fun. Meanwhile, the drivers, some drivers may have to pit. We have seen some fuel saving so far, but not Buldani. Buldani has been full bins all the time. And now this is the lap to pit. Here at the front, all good. Higher a bit closer to Widow, already a blue flag for Hot Rod. Arroba still a bit behind, but let's check if he's saving. Costa pulling a little bit of distance to Zephyr. Zephyr is now more worried, defending from Shadow instead of attacking Costa. Here at behind, Cunha already overtook Buldani. Let me check if I can recover that. Not really. It was right behind Corkscrew. Now all the drivers must pit, exactly. Some drivers must pit, especially Cunha and Buldani. Black Hot Rod in the pits as well, starting with mediums, starting with hards. And this might be the last lap for the rest of the grid. I think Higher is on a saving strategy with Widow. Although he already wasted more fuel than Widow. Which is weird with the slipstream. But it's interesting. Okay, it's pretty weird. Higher with not that good with the savings. Meanwhile, oh, there's a battle here. Shadow and Zephyr. Shadow P5 is in the inside and overtakes Zephyr. Zephyr, this was interesting, but it's not over. On the Corkscrew, Zephyr has the inside, and he manages to overtake before the Corkscrew. What are these two doing? Interesting stuff over here, ladies and gentlemen. They're just swapping around, having fun, and let's enjoy the race. Meanwhile, Widow and Higher on the pits. Widow Higher with 0 liters, Widow with 2 liters. They might be on the same strategy, Roba with a little bit more. And let's see, Costa keeps going with a nice fuel saving. Good stuff. He's going for the overcut. Or, no, actually, the other drivers. No, I'm correct. He is going for the overcut because all the drivers are pitting. So let's see if this works. Test of Fighter in P2. Ladies and gentlemen. But his tires are completely dead. The front tires... Well, this game is amazing. The front tires are completely dead. But the rear tires are alive, more alive than ever. Is it legal? So... Maybe it's legal to stop in on the pits and, I don't know, switch the rear tires with the front tires. It would be a smart move, but I don't know. I don't think that's legal, sadly. I don't think the game allows that. So, in the pits, we have no battles on track, I think. We have some people on the Corkscrew, but no battles so far. Cunha and Buldani. Rodrigo didn't pit yet. And everyone going for the hard tires. Let's see if this overcut from Test and Costa will work. Quite curious to see. Oh, Test tires are completely dead. Oh my word. Here we go, Costa going to pit right now. And let's see if this works. He did 130.5. And Widow before the pits was doing 129.6, so this overcut may not work, but let's see. Sometimes a mistake is enough. Meanwhile, Higher P4, alright, the Roba recovered a little bit of distance to Higher. Zephyr in front of Shadow. They got separated a bit on the pit. Slinho Russo and Cunha overtaking blue flags. Careful here, gentlemen. What about Widow? Already in the beginning of the first sector. Costa still with 30 liters on the tank. The pit entry in this track is incredibly short, but the pit exit it's extremely long. So Costa, he's not going to be able to overtake Widow. So this overcut wasn't a good idea, but he was a Roba against Higher. Let's take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Battle between two champions. And here we go. Aruba getting a little bit closer. Higher went a little bit wide and Costa beating for soft tires. This is interesting. He's going to still need to pit for hard tires. Oh, a little bit of leg spiking. And whoa, okay, this is an interesting choice by Costa. He went full tank with soft tires. He will still need to stop to put the hard tires. Aruba on Higher, running in the second sector. He's having the inside. And here it is. Oh, Higher saying no, 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 no. You will have to wait until the corkscrew. And no, it doesn't seem enough for Aruba to try on that. So, Aruba needs to be patient here. Smooth on this corner, but Aruba did it pretty well. He had a better exit and he jumps to P2, ladies and gentlemen. Nice job from Aruba. Incredible battle here. Small battle, but incredible by the fact of being with the hard tires. But Higher is trying again. Look at him. Oh, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Dive bombs here. Quite good, but risky, I must say. This corner is tricky on the braking point already by itself. Oh, and here we have a drag race. We have a drag race. Is Higher trying the inside? Yes, he is. Oh, they touch. They touch and Aruba. Aruba. Oh, ho, ho, ho. But Higher. Fair play. Nice job. He waited for Aruba. He knew he was wrong here and let Aruba stay with the position. But this was good news for Costa because he's saying already hello with the soft tires. He might try something and take advantage from this situation. Costa taking the inside. He was choosing. He was not decided yet, but here it is. Taking the inside and Higher giving some space. Nice job. And soft tires against hard tires, it's impossible to battle with. The compound difference is huge, but let's see if Aruba tries to defend. He may try Costa's life difficult. Let's see, he tried to defend a bit on the corkscrew, but here he is. On the inside, but Aruba still ahead. Aruba still ahead and Costa slippering all around. Already losing a couple of times to Aruba and almost got caught by Higher. This was risky, ladies and gentlemen, but this isn't over because Costa with the soft tires. Oh, the outside? No, hell no, on this corner. It's too risky, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but oh, almost on the gravel trap. Here's Higher on the drag race and sorry, Costa on the drag race. He had a better exit. Here it is on P2 already. Nice job from him. Lost a couple of time here. And yeah, he's going to catch Widow on this place, but with the hard tires, yeah. Don't forgetting that Costa still needs to pit. So, interesting decision. Aruba P3, Higher P4. Oh, Rodrigo blue flags. Nice job stopping in the track. Oh, Higher! Be careful with the gravel, grass. I don't know. It's Laguna Seca, so I would call it gravel, sand. I don't know. Meanwhile, at the back. Oh, there was a spin from Costa! What happened? I bet it was the sausage curbs. Let's recover this. Oh! Oh, my microphone isn't stopping. Please. I want Costa. I want Costa, ladies and gentlemen. How this happened? It was the gravel. Whoa, gravel, I don't know. Oh, almost collided with Ruben High, but all okay. Oh, Costa. Now, this strategy got really complex for you, man. And the Ruba got a penalty. Half a second time penalty. This is good news for Higher, who can take advantage from this. So, Costa, who was running for catching Widow, he's no longer ahead on that battle. He needs to pit again, like all the rest of the grid. But yeah, it's going to be complicated. Now, meanwhile, we have a battle for P5, I think. Do we have? I think so. Zephyr is gaining some rhythm. No, he's losing. He didn't have the best exit. What about Testa Fighter? A little bit alone, Cunha as well. Here on the back, a little bit calm. Selinho Russo and Buldani may battle soon, so let's keep an eye on P8. But for now, no, let's keep an eye on P8 because the gap between Zephyr and Shadow is quite huge. So Buldani against Selinho Russo. Drag race again for turn number 2. A battle between the back markers is always as interesting as the front battles. Here he goes! Oh! Whoa, Buldani! Hey! Selinho going a little bit wide and yeah, nice job from Buldani. Nice job. He put pressure on Selinho, and Selinho went a little bit too wide, committed a mistake, and nice job. Now Selinho is going to try to hunt Buldani. Oh, sorry, not Rodrigo, I'm sorry. And this is not over. This is not over, ladies and gentlemen. And Selinho Russo right at the rear of Buldani. Hope we have a clean battle over here. Taking a little bit of the gravel, grass, sand, I don't know what that is. Oh, Selinho, hold it! Selinho, hold it, please. Meanwhile, oh, Costa overtook already higher in the Roba. We missed that. But I bet it was on this drag race. Yeah, Roba had to slow down. And he already overtook higher. But yeah, on a different strat, this is not a literal battle. So, Roba and higher. Shadow a little bit alone. Zephyr not following him. So Shadow is hunting for Widow. Buldani in front of Selinho Russo. Here at the back. Let's see if Selinho can pull back the position. Doesn't seem so. He didn't have the best exit. Losing a little bit of time. Cunha a little bit alone. Test even a loner. No, not really. Yeah, he's 5 seconds ahead of Cunha and 10 seconds behind Zephyr. Zephyr was losing quite a pace for Shadow. And we are in the 10 final minutes of the first leg, ladies and gentlemen. Good battles so far here. Higher and Roba. We must keep an eye on this battle. I think this is the most important battle on track so far. Oh, Costa is pitting? Costa is pitting, exactly. So, I think his strategy could be good. Because, I mean, I don't know. I don't think this race, maybe this race is just a one-stopper. But, meanwhile, we have a drag race over here. A Roba trying... No. Higher closing the door. And saying to a Roba, come on, mate. Wait a little bit. And he's waiting. He's waiting and searching for the perfect opportunity. Will he manage to do it? He's trying the outside every time Higher closes the inside. Let's follow on board this battle. Shall we? So... Oh, Higher on the gravel grass, whatever that is. And yeah, he lost a couple of times. This was a mistake. Not good for Higher. A Roba on the outside. Oh, careful here. Oh, Higher braked a little bit later and saved the position more or less. They're side by side still. They are going until the corkscrew like this. I don't think so. Higher takes the advantage of this, but the Roba hasn't give up on the corkscrew. Widening a little bit the strategy to get a better exit. Who got a better exit? I think it was a Roba. A Roba closing the gap. Slowly, but losing a little bit of time. Higher getting better on the third sector. They are with such a similar pace, but the Roba on the outside, not enough. He's going to widen his trajectory to get a better exit on turn 11. Another drag race, take 2, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. A Roba with a better speed, catching Higher slowly. Higher can't defend from this. Can't defend unless he late breaks. And he didn't. And lets a Roba go through. A Roba gets second position. Oh, and there was a blue flag over there. Nice job from who was. But this is not over. Let me check the tires. A Roba has more worn tires. This is good news for Higher. We have still 7 minutes of race until the end. We have someone spinning. I think it is the blue flag, black hot. Not sure, but I will confirm later. Higher. Not giving up. Going for another drag racing-ish, maybe? Maybe. Arroba. Going to defend the inside, of course. But how will this go? Higher, going up, going back a little bit. Saving a little bit his line. Trying to widen his trajectory to get a little bit of a bump. But I think Higher is just waiting. Or maybe he is saving. Let me check. Yeah, Aruba is in a better condition in terms of fuel. So Higher must be saving in order to overtake at the best moment. So at the end of the race, I don't believe that he's going to overtake Aruba until the final moments, until the final lap of this race. So this is a battle to look for. Yes, he's not going for it. Higher playing smart over there. Zephyr gained the second to Shadow. We need to take a look at this. Test Fighter, nice job. P6. Costa in not so good conditions in P7. Right behind. Oh, we have Cunha already. Cunha saying hello. And Widow already 9 seconds ahead. This is good for his championship fight. He's going to score some points, but Aruba in P2. Aruba needs to save these points. He needs to save this position in order to get as much points as possible to still be in the fight against Widow on this championship. It's not going easy. It's not going to be easy for him. But let's see, it's super season. Anything can happen. Higher, saving and being patient over here. Doing a nice job. Aruba in not... Oh! Aruba not in such a good situation, but I believe they will have conditions to go until the end. Everything is calmer over here. Costa not being threatened by Cunha anymore. We have Buldani overtaking a blue flag. Celine Russo and Buldani. This battle might be interesting as well. Aruba and Higher once again not wanting to overtake. This is a really smart move by him, putting pressure on the 4 times TGM champion. Really good job. Oh, I don't think he will. Yeah. 4 minutes left on the clock. But, look out for the fuel. Already on the red line. Is it going to be enough until the end? Oh, Shadow goes a little bit too wide. It's good news for Zephyr, but Zephyr also has a penalty. So, nothing more happened here. Costa against Test of Fighter. Whoa, this is a battle to looking forward as well. He pulled away a gap from Cunha. Here's Celine Russo and Buldani, another battle on track. I don't want to miss the things at the front, but Buldani has been overtaken by Celine on this turn, I think. Let me check. Yes, he was. Here we go. A drag race that he won. Nice job. Taking the inside, Buldani tying to... Oh, he tries the Caesar move. The switcheroo, but it's not enough. Nice job from Celine. Higher pitting, ladies and gentlemen. The battle for P2 is over. This is good news for Shadow. He might score a podium here, and there's the yellow flag. What happened? I can't precise what happened. A yellow flag I've seen on the minimap, but there's nothing happening. And here we go. Oh, be careful, Black Hot. 9.5 seconds time penalty. Shadow P3 on the podium. This is good news for the Dutch and for Zephyr. And here we have Costa. Already overtook Test of Fighter, I think. Yeah, he overtook Test. Or not. Maybe I'm making any confusion. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Higher with the soft tires. Searching for what? Maybe P5. A battle with Costa on track. Maybe. but still a bit away. Shadow, if he keeps going like this, has the position really safe. Arroba has the P2 completely safe. And the time lapse, whoa. Widow pulling 130s, 131s. Arroba on 130, 131, 132. Not so consistent as Widow. Widow doing a great job. He's the driver of the day, for sure. Leading all the race from the start until the end. Let's take a look at Higher. He might be able to fight for P5. He might join the battle for P5. And we had already a great battle between these two in Suzuka on the first leg with the Group 3. Insane battle until the finish line. 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the clock. So this might be the final lap of the race. Let's see if Higher can take an advantage from this. Whoa, but something happened to Zephyr. Zephyr losing quite a bit of time. Oh, he's low on fuel. Pretty low on fuel. Zephyr might miscalculated it. And this is good news for Costa and for Higher. So Zephyr slowing down a lot. Higher, on that way you can't gain any time. But Higher going for it with the soft tires. He's going wild. He's hunting Costa as much as he can on the outside, but Costa defending it, making his McLaren wider as he can. They are bumping. Careful, guys. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. And Higher overtakes. But wow, this wasn't beautiful to see. Keep calm down, guys. There's no need for that. Now Higher is hunting Zephyr. Meanwhile, Widow going to cross the line. No, he's doing an extra lap. So nice job from him because the race is over, I think. Yeah, 3 seconds. Robin P2. But so with this, let's follow the battle for P4. Higher on Zephyr. He's going until the line. Higher pulling the fastest lap on the outside. He cans. Higher overtakes Zephyr on the final lap of this race. After oh, Costa! Costa, be careful over there, mate. What an amazing comeback from Higher. Little comeback, but beautiful stuff to see. Shadow on the podium. P3. Nice job from him. Higher P4 with an amazing last lap overtake. Zephyr P5 low on fuel, and Costa as well. They're crossing they're crossing the line as slow as they can. And Tesla Fighter P7. We have seen this test without Zephyr without fuel, and wow, nice spin from Tesla Fighter. Slinho Russo P8. He overtook Cunha at some point of the race. Cunha P9. Rodrigo 1329 comes back. P11 overtaking Cunha on the finish line, and here's Buldani in P10 without fuel. Widow as well without fuel. So this is it. Widow wins the first leg of round 4 of TGM Super Season 2024 here in Laguna Seca Raceway. Nice job. He dominated this race from the start until the end. Really good job. What a race, folks. This was incredible stuff over here. I love this battle. I love this little comeback from Higher. Pitting on the last moments of the race. And pulling out 2 overtakes in the last lap. Amazing stuff. Beautiful stuff to see. So, I'm preparing a little stuff over here. While Widow will eventually cross the line. He will manage to do it. Unless he stops on the grid. That would be annoying. Hoping that he's not making it. No, he's not making it, and here it is. Without fuel, the man crosses the line. Our championship leader crossing the line in a weird way. Widow, another win, the 4th win of this season. Nice job from him. So now we will have an inverted top 8 grid. So I will need to photograph this grid for Zephyr. And here it is. Widow wins for the 4th time this season. Pole position, clean race, really nice job. Now taking a look at the classifications of this race. Now let me take a photo and send them to the chat. So, Widow won another race, the fourth race on this Super Season 2023. I was going to say 2024. Okay, stay calm, myself. There's no need for that. We are still a year away from that. So, Widow takes another win. Roba with a nice podium. Optimum race from him. And Shadow with another podium. This man is scoring podiums like crazy. He has entered in TGM. Amazing stuff from our Dutch gripper. Amazing stuff from our actual champion, Higher09, pulling 2 overtakes on the last lap. Zephyr finishes in the top 5. Nice race from him, but the fuel management at the end wasn't that good. Costa, well, he had the plan. It didn't work out, but still, P6, P7, Tesla Fighter, the best of the rest. Really nice choice, because Tesla Fighter already in the first half of the season chose McLaren, so he had to pull this race with an Audi. Slinho Russo P8 in the points, really nice job from him. Cunha P9 and Buldani 74 P10. Rodrigo 1329 comes back to race in TGM with a P11. Black Hot Rod, a non-gripper, finishes in P12, and Portela sadly with a DNF after a spin at the race start, sadly. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are going now for a little break. Thank you for watching so far. Don't forget to follow us, yeah, and to chat over there. I'm going to check the chat now, and we are going for a little break for the second leg that will start in around 15 minutes. But with Group 3, on the same track here in Laguna with Group 3. Thank you everyone, and I'll see you in a bit. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second leg of round 4 of TGM Super Season 2023. We are in Laguna Seca. I am Daniel Santos. Today I'm alone commentating, as I said in the beginning of the stream. Compliments to João Andrade, who is enjoying an amazing holidays. And yeah, first leg was impressive. Incredible battles, drama, and yeah, what a surprise to start the second half of the season in this way. And the race is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. We're going now for the first leg. Don't forget the grid, the top 8 grid is inverted. So who finished in P8 in the last race starts at the front, and who finished in P1, who was Widow, starts in P8. Here we go. The drivers are getting ready. This is going to be a launched start. Slinho Russo at the front. And here we go. The lights are out for the second leg here in Laguna. A good start from Tesla Fighter, who is already attacking Slinho Russo on the first corner and jumps to the lead already in the first 2 corners actually. Costa already attacking as well. We have already some battles forming here. Beautiful stuff already here in Laguna on the first meters of this race. I'm having some issues with the sound, I think, but now it's all good. Tesla Fighter and Costa. Actually, Costa jumps to second place. Here's Zephyr defending from Higher trying to attack on the inside, but Zephyr trying to get his McLaren as wide as possible, but Higher on the outside tries it, but it's not enough. It's not enough, ladies and gentlemen. Slinho Russo still saving P3. Tesla Fighter and Costa. Costa will now jump to the... Oh, something happened to Test, and Test crashed! Oh my word! Oh, Zephyr almost caught by surprise here! Oh! This was scary. This was a scary moment. And Test losing all the progress. Well, he gained 1 position, but losing everything already at the start of the race. What a shame for Tesla Fighter. And Test Zephyr, what a scary moment. Meanwhile, Costa in first position, Slim Russo in second, Widow with the penalty already in P4, behind the Roba in P3. Higher in 5th position, something must have happened to Zephyr, because he was overtaken by Shadow, and is now in P7. Shadow on the drag race against Higher, meanwhile Costa gaining some advantage. Here's Slim Russo holding well, but Widow saying hello there, I want to pass you and win this race, because these points are pretty important for the championship, and he's already on the outside. Slim didn't offer any resistance, and Widow is scaling up on the grid. Fighting, finding his way for the first position. Shadow going a bit wide, and Zephyr, where are you going? Oh my word. Meanwhile at the back, Blue Danny and Cunha also battling. Rodrigo and Test, let's see if he can recover all the positions lost. And pull a magic over here at this race. Higher on the inside, overtaking Slim Russo already. Slim going a little bit wide. Oh, losing the position for Shadow and for Zephyr. He tried everything he could, but that was it. Meanwhile, Higher already threatening on Shadow. Widow just right behind the Roba. And Costa, he's running as away as he can. Meanwhile, Widow right at the back, he's going to try his best exit possible. Oh, sliding a bit. This was not smooth, but now with the slipstream, he may be able to try something here. Fastest lap for Costa so far, gaining some distance ahead. Let's see if Higher manages to pull something on Shadow. Not enough. Oh wait, Shadow. Oh, they bump, they touch, and Higher in the interior. They're side by side for the corner. Higher's going to try the outside, and whoa, this is so amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Shadow keeps the 4th position, defending the inside with all costs, and Higher not giving up. Zephyr saying hello there, I want to play with you as well. Higher trying the inside, but Shadow closing always the door. This is beautiful stuff to watch here on the second leg in Laguna. Higher not giving up, always at the back, at the rear of Shadow's McLaren. Let's see if Higher is brave enough to try something on the corkscrew. He may get a better exit. Shadow needs to be careful here. It was not the case. Shadow going a little bit better. Someone is sliding a lot. I think it was Zephyr, but not sure. Meanwhile, between Aroba and Widow. Widow still sliding a lot, but I think he's saving at this part. I think he doesn't want to overtake Aroba yet. Costa lost a second already, but let's go back for this battle between Higher and Shadow. It's getting interesting. A drag race until turn 1 and 2. They passed turn 1. Higher gaining some time. Will Shadow defends the outside. And Higher didn't want to risk it yet. Zephyr taking it calmly and trying to get closer as he can. Slim Russo in P7, Test of Fight in P8 already. Good recovering from Test, who had a crash at the beginning of this race, already recovering to P8. Meanwhile, all drivers practically starting with the medium tires, so I think everyone is at the same stage. Oh no, Rodrigo is actually on the soft tires. Interesting choice by him, trying to see if he can oh, and he spun. I was going to say, trying to see if he can. Oh, and the game. Oh, this was scary game. Please don't crash. This is important to watch. Oh, my heart skipped a bit over here. Widow saving a bit. Oh, we have Shadow ahead. And Zephyr taking advantage on Higher, but Higher still saving the inside. Zephyr on the outside. And they managed to create a great battle on Zephyr in P5. What happened to Higher? That's my question. Higher was battling with Shadow, but Shadow gained forces, and Shadow with the hard tires, Zephyr with the hard tires. Oh, the 3 drivers are on hard tires. Slim Russo with the medium, trying to get as closer as he can smoothly. But here's Test as well with the medium tires. Let's see if Higher tries something on this corner. I don't think so. He tried to widen his trajectory in order to get a better exit, but not enough to catch Zephyr yet. Meanwhile, Aroba and Widow. I think Widow is totally saving. He's not on full pace. Yeah, he did 23. His fastest lap was 22 so far, 22.6. Meanwhile, Costa, stable. But let's take a look at P4. This is interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I think Shadow is with the helmet and the suit of TGM Anniversary. I think he is. Not sure. But anyway, that doesn't matter right now. Oh, something happened to Zephyr. What happened to Zephyr? He lost a position to higher. Let's try to check the replay. Shall we? Hello game, what happened to Zephyr? Okay, Zephyr, as I expected, yeah, Zephyr went a little bit wide. Well, they collided a bit, but nothing out of this world, nothing dangerous, so we're all good. Higher, going to the pits. Getting rid of the hard tires already in the first 8 minutes of race. Arroba and Widow, this is the battle to watch, I think. What was that? I was looking at the score table. Arroba is having some issues over there. They are similar on tires, similar on fuel. Costa pulling away again. 5 seconds of gap, almost. His last lap was the fastest of the race. Rus in P6. Tesla Fighter with a penalty of a half a second. Trying to follow Sling Russo. Buldan in P8 on the point. Cunha in P9. Not a great weekend for him so far. Higher in the pits. And Rodrigo in P11. Let's see for how much longer will Widow stay behind Arroba. All the top 3 is on the same strategy. Shadow on the hard tires. An interesting choice by Higher to getting rid of them. But let's see if it works out. I think it will. It might be a good chance to taking advantage of it. Will Widow try something? I don't think. Oh, Widow will! Widow will! On the inside? I don't think so. Oh, yes he is! P2! Widow overtakes Arroba on the turn 2. Nice job. This was interesting. This was a slow overtake. Oh, Arroba! Arroba, what was this? Whoa, I think this was the leg spike. I think it was the leg spike. Yes, I think it was. Let me check. Please show me other cameras. Yeah, it was a leg spike, I think. Yeah, I overtook inside Widow's car. So yeah, all good. This was a scary visual bug. But Widow had. Nice job. Now he's chasing Costa. Costa with the medium times. He's going to pit on this lap. I think everyone is going to pit on this lap. Actually, oh wait, there's Zephyr and Shadow battling again. Here they are. Two masters facing each other. Will Zephyr take advantage of... but Shadow is in better conditions of tire saving. However, no, Shadow is in better conditions of saving overall. So Zephyr may not risk it and will stay behind him. But he's low on fuel. I don't know if it's enough for another lap. While Shadow is way in better conditions. So Zephyr is going to pit. He's going to get rid of these hard tires. Shadow for the overcut. He will prolong his stint. And jumps to first position. Meanwhile, Sling Russo in the medium tires. Tesla Fighter in the medium tires with that tires again. That Audi eats tires. And well, that Audi has teeth, so it's interesting the way he eats tires along this race. Sling Russo, solid performance so far. Saving the front positions. Going... Oh, and Ruba doesn't go for the full tank. Widow fills a little bit more, and Costa is the one who filled the most. So, virtually Ruba is in P1, Costa in P2, and Widow in P3. Virtually. And higher, I think it's in P4? Maybe. He pitched it earlier. So yeah, virtually he's in P4. At the front, All good. Test going to pit on this lap. Slinho keep going and Shadow as well. I think Slinho is going pretty well. His stint might be able to get his stint longer for 1 or 2 laps, but no, he's going to pit already. Whoa, okay. So hard tires maybe for Slinho. Shadow keeps going. Maybe his last lap before pitting. Cunha. Has been in a calm race. Pretty shy race. Also using the suit and the helmet from the TGM 5th anniversary. But in P2 or so far. Not virtually. Arroba in P3. Let's see, Costa already pursuing Arroba, who virtually leads this second leg in Laguna Seca Raceway. Oh, someone is lagging a lot. I think it's Widow. Yeah, his net code, oh my word. These three drivers on hard tires. Cunha here at the front with the medium. And Shadow with the hard compound as well, pitting probably on this lap. But let's take a look at the battle between Costa and Arroba. Oh, now that I saw, Costa has some hidden sponsors on the car. Black on black, interesting. But here we go, to the corkscrew. Will Arroba save the inside? Probably he will. Shadow pits. And here we go, not enough for Costa, I think. It's too risky, doesn't worth it. Meanwhile, Cunha ahead. Cunha isn't in this battle directly, so let's see if nothing happens. Here's Costa. Oh no, I don't want Widow. Widow's still a bit far behind, but slowly gaining on him. Oh, Arroba sliding a bit. This was a crucial mistake. Costa had a better exit, but they are now in a drag race. But Arroba is not enough. It's not enough for Arroba to catch Costa, unless he does a dive bomb. He will. No, he doesn't. Oh, that was a mistake from Arroba, which cost him the virtual lead of the race. This is bad news for Widow because they didn't battle that much, so they didn't lost any time. Widow will need to push a lot to catch them. Not a lot, but you get it. Higher in P4 meanwhile, Zephyr in P5, Shadow leaving the pit, Cunha still filling up the tank, Slinho Russo P7, P6 maybe? No, Shadow will come in front, I think. Testal Fighter in P8. Probably Shadow will come out, yeah, ahead of Slinho Russo. Let's see how this goes out. Shadow on medium tires, Zephyr on medium and higher on medium as well. So there are 17 seconds, well, a little bit less than 20 seconds behind the top 3. Will it be enough to catch them? Oh, Widow is lagging a lot. Will it be enough to catch them? Or will the top 3 maintain this pace and go far away as they can? Here's Widow on the drag racer against Arroba. Let's see if Arroba closes the door on him on turn 2. I think it's not enough yet to a dive bomb. No, it's not. Widow with some scary leg spikes, hoping that it doesn't happen the same that it did in Super Season 2020, where he had connection issues. Meanwhile, at the back, quite calm. Sling in P7, Test in P8, Cunha in P9. Oh, Buldani had a mistake over here at the moment. Sadly, in P10 and in P11, who they want 329. So let's find out how this battle for the top 3 goes, because the podium isn't decided yet. The drivers must not commit some mistakes. Arroba not managing to follow Costa. And this is important. This is an important fight for the championship, what we are watching here, between Widow and Arroba. Whoever gets in front gets in a better position for winning the championship, but Widow will still lead because he has a huge gap of points for sure. But here we have Widow on a drag race, catching the slipstream. Is he going to overtake? I don't think so. If he would wanted to overtake, well, he will. Actually, he will on the inside. And Widow jumps to second place. Arroba a little bit wide, sliding a bit. Oh, on the gravel. They are both on the gravel. Oh no, this is the. Yep. Okay, this is connection issues. Lobby. Thank you, GT7, for stealing an important moment of the race. So Widow jumps to second place. Costa not managing to pull out a gap between those two, away from these two actually. And yeah, Widow overtook, but meanwhile, who is in better conditions? I think, whoa, Arroba is not in healthy conditions of fuel. So Arroba will stop first. We'll need to stop for sure, 12 minutes ahead. But if he's staying behind Widow, if he manages to follow Widow, this might be good for his saving. I'm sorry, I boinked the microphone. And my keyboard almost fell. Oh my god, this is... I took a screenshot, oh my word. Why is everything falling? Here's higher, Zephyr 1.7 seconds behind. Shadow in P6, overtaking Rodrigo in blue flags. Selinho, not in the ideal conditions that you wanted, I bet, but in the points, so good job. Test in the points as well after having problems in the first, well, something happened here, in the first lap. Nice delivery from Arroba, good job. And the sun is going down. 11 minutes left on the clock. The top 3 ain't decided. Here's another battle being formed. Battle for P4. Important points here. But they're still quite far away. Arroba not following Widow. This is bad news for his saving. Actually, he will need to pit. So he will get rid of those hard tires. Probably he will suit the soft tires. This might be a game-changing moment of the race. Zephyr must have committed some mistake. He lost a couple of time to higher. And Costa. Will Costa save this first position? Arroba pitting. As predicted. The battle is now between Widow and Costa. Widow maybe has fuel for more one lap. Costa in the same situation. They are both on the same situation. Not so good for Widow on tires, but let's see how this goes out. Higher overtaking Arroba, so Arroba will come out behind Zephyr and maybe behind Shadow. Blue flags for Blue Danny. Careful here, nice job from him. Letting the race leaders pass by. And Widow gaining on Costa. Let's follow on board with him. Costa going a little bit wide on the turf, but the turfs here are different compared to Suzuka because the cars don't suffer that much oversteer. Arroba on soft tires, as I predicted, 74 liters on the tank, 73. Not liters, it's percentage, but you get it. And Widow slowly getting there, but he's going to pit right now, as probably Costa is going to. Exactly, they're both pit. And oh, higher, extremely low on fuel. This is good news for Zephyr. Something must happen to higher. Will he manage to reach the pits? Let's find out. It's on the limit. He may have like 1%-ish. And he makes it. Wow, on the limit. 0% of fuel, while Zephyr had 4%. And here's Shadow on the medium tires with the lap, with some consistent laps, I would say. Maybe, no, not so consistent, but let's see if it's enough to get at the front. Now, there's no one leaving the pit set. Shadow jumped to first, and I think Shadow might be able to finish the race on these conditions. But let's see. Costa and Widow for the soft tires. Arroba already crossing the line, but I think he will stay behind Costa and Widow, like the game says. Testa Fighter in 5th place, Slinho Russo in 6th. And here we go, Widow and Costa battling on track for positions. They're both on soft tires. What happened to Costa? Way longer track trajectory on the gravel, the grass, the sand, whatever you want to call it. I'm not decided of what that is, but I would call it maybe sand. I don't know, because that's not gravel. But yeah, Widow right behind. Costa just put a little bit more of fuel than Widow, but Widow, here we go, on the corkscrew. Will he make it? No, he's just waiting for the perfect opportunity. Meanwhile, Arroba already watching this battle closely, as he would like to. Let's see if Widow pulls an overtake, maybe on turn 11, who gets a better exit. I think it was Costa, so it will not be enough to attack for Widow. But here we go, drag race, who gets a better exit? It's Widow. No, they were actually equal. But with the slipstream, be careful. Costa defending all the inside, like in Suzuka, for turn 1. Oh, and they wide the trajectory. Nice job. Nice job on defending, but it's not over. And Arroba is liking this. Arroba is liking this a lot. Meanwhile, Shadow, a little bit ahead. Will he maintain this position on this pace? Let's see. These guys are on soft tires. So they might be able to gain like half a second of pace maybe. But here we go. Will Widow try here? Not yet. This is going to be a hard battle. This is going to be complicated to Costa to defend. As the Arroba approaches on the corkscrew, Costa taking all the insides. The insides are all mine. Don't take them. Here we go. Costa doing pretty well so far. But Widow smelling the rear of that McLaren. Of that black McLaren, since everyone brought a McLaren today for the track. On turn 11, here we go. Will Widow try something? No, it's not enough. But the Arroba already saying, hello there, folks. Costa going a little bit too wide, but nothing special. Drag race again. And Widow not overtaking yet. Is he saving? I don't know. These are similar, these are equal cars. So all the battles here are on driver skills. Who gets a better exit wins the battle. Who gets the better braking point wins the battle. And here's Widow getting close, not leaving that rear alone. Costa making his McLaren wide. Arroba right behind on the shot, appearing in the photography, like I am here. I want to play with you guys. Meanwhile, Shadow is losing a lot of time. 6 seconds, less than 6 seconds before between him and the top 4. Well, the rest of the top 4. Here we go. Costa defending the inside on the corkscrew again. Please. You can take everything from Costa, but you can't take the insides, ladies and gentlemen. This man loves to close the door on the people's face. This is amazing. Arroba approaching slowly. Meanwhile, looking at the tires, already more worn tires from Arroba. But the situation is quite equal between Costa and Widow. So this is going to be a battle until the end. Looking at tests. In P5, higher P6, Zephyr P7, no battles at all, so let's take a look at what matters. Costa pulled a bit away from Widow as Arroba approaches by as soon as he can. 4 minutes of racing left for today, ladies and gentlemen. Shadow losing time for 2nd, 3rd and 4th place. This is going to be until the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. Don't lose this. Keep watching, stay with us. This is going to be interesting, I promise. Costa pulling away a bit, but I think Widow is just saving energies for the right moment. Arroba a little bit behind, losing pace already. His tires are not in such a good shape like Costa and Widow. So the battle between these two gets even less tense as Arroba fades away. Here we go, drag race. Will it be the moment? No. The slipstream might not be enough. Or will it be? Widow with his fastest personal lap. Not enough for a dive bomb. Arroba still praying for a mistake between these two. Shadow getting closer to these guys. Oh, Widow bumping a bit. Who is going to win this battle? Who is going to win this race? We are 2 minutes, less than 3 minutes left for this race to end, and we still don't know who is going to win this race. This is going to be incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Widow don't want to leave that rear. There's a yellow flag, someone crashed. Who was? It was Rodrigo. Please get out of the way, because the race leaders are coming. Nice job. Here's Widow. Not yet. The camera angle wasn't the best, but the rear, he's smelling that rear. Oh boy. I'm loving this battle, ladies and gentlemen. A battle of patience here in Laguna Seca. Beautiful sunset, beautiful battles, beautiful racing. I love this. Now, will the Widow try a dive bomb here? Not enough, not enough. Come on, 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. Shadow still losing some time, but will it be enough for these three to catch them? As the Arroba tries to get close again, and actually, no, sorry, my mistake. I thought I was looking at the Arroba and Costa, but no, Costa and Widow, this is the battle of the moment. This is going to be more 2 laps until the end of this race. Widow not leaving that rear. Shadow losing time. Arroba not managing to follow these drivers. Complicated life for our 4 times TGM champion. But meanwhile, we have 2 non-champions at the front of the race. We have a 3 times champion and championship leader fighting for this win. Will Widow try on the corkscrew? Not enough! Costa defending as much as he can. Shadow getting threatened. And Widow bumping, and it's trying on the inside. Are they side by side? Not yet. Shadow is already being threatened by these two, and Costa already feeling the pressure. We are going for the final lap of this race, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know who's going to win. Here's Shadow already losing time. This is going to be a 4 drivers battle. Don't lose this. Shadow, Costa, Widow, and Arroba. Will Widow try something on the inside? Not yet. Not yet. But Costa is threatening Shadow. This is good news for Widow. They might lose or commit a mistake over here. Shadow. Oh, what's going on? Costa and Widow. Widow on the inside. And it jumps to P2. Ladies and gentlemen, please cameras collaborate. There are 3 side by side and Widow jumps to the lead. What a beautiful thing here in Laguna Seca. Shadow goes to P3 and Widow with a double overtake. What an amazing stuff at Laguna Seca. But here's Arroba. Will Arroba try to snitch the P3, the podium for Shadow? Let's see. Costa, I don't think this is over. This is going for the slipstreams. And this was chaotic, ladies and gentlemen. The cameras didn't collaborate that well. What? This was insane. We are on the final corners of this race. And Widow is already pulling away. No chances for Costa, I think. But be careful, Shadow. You have Arroba right behind. He's a champion. And he is going for the inside. Arroba P3. All decided in the last lap. But Shadow... nah, not enough, not enough. Meanwhile, Widow is going to cross the line. What a comeback. What a race. From P8 to P1 with an amazing double overtake at the end. Widow wins the second race here in Laguna Seca. Awesome job. Podium for Costa and for Arroba P3. P4 for Shadow. Out of gas. Higher in P5, Zeph in P6, Test of Fighter in P7, Cunha in the points P8. We lost this battle, I'm so sorry, but I'm only one. What a battle, ladies and gentlemen, what a race, and congratulations to Widow, his 5th victory in Super Season 2023. This is important for the championship calculations, for the championship maths. Oh my word, I need to save this replay. This was beautiful to watch. Congratulations to Widow. Widow finishes in 1st place. Costa 7/10 behind. What a beautiful battle. What a beautiful overtake for Widow at the end of this race. And oh man, why did the camera angles didn't collaborate? Anyway, Arroba closes the podium in P3. Shadow P4. Higher closing the top 5. Zephyr P6. Tesla Fighter in this Audi R8 in P7. Cunha closes the points in P8. Nice job from him. And following up, Slinho Russo in P9, Buldani 74 in P10, and Rodrigo 1329 closing the grid in P11. Ladies and gentlemen, what was this? I can't believe what happened. This was beautiful, and I'm going to end this stream. Amazing stuff. I'm out of words. So thank you everyone who watched these 2 amazing races. And don't forget to follow us here on Twitch, to follow us on our YouTube channel, to subscribe our YouTube channel, where these all highlights from all the races of the season will be there after the championship ends. And don't forget to check our Instagram and to check our website and Discord if you want to become a gripper. So that's all, folks. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in 2 weeks for Nürburgring. Thank you everyone, goodbye.